All right. I'm trying to invite some people on here. Hey, everybody. Okay, so today is January 1, and this is the day of New Year's resolutions. And so I just wanted to get on here and talk to you all about two things that I have going on and just kind of engage you in a little conversation about, hey, Jennifer. Jennifer, that's what I do when I see you in public, just to engage you in Happy New Year. So now what did you do different today? I saw so many posts on Facebook and Instagram earlier that talked about, okay, so everyone says they're going to be different today. I can't wait to meet these new people or something like that. So, hey, Sheila. Let's see who else said hello. I can't. So, but anyway, I have a 30-day journal challenge, and today is day one. So I'm inviting you all to join me on this challenge. And just to get out your pen and paper, we're just gonna go on a self-discovery journey for the next 30 days. So if you down, if you're not scared to do some self-discovery and look within, I challenge you to get your paper out or even get your phone and just join me. So yeah, Veronica, it is a process. It is a process. And that's why I decided to do this, because if we don't do anything different, it'll be New Year's Eve, 2018, and we'll have the same goals. And so I know that we do better when we do things together. It's our responsibility and we're accountable, but sometimes we need a nudge and a push and a reminder. So if you have some paper out and you want to do the journal challenge, I'm going to be live every day this month. And you can also, I put a link at the top, or you can text journal 30, and that way you'll get an email with the journal questions for each day. So it's up to you. So text journal 30 to 39492, 39492. So, but anyway, so today is, like I said, the first question for day one is Happy New Year. So now what? What did you do different today? What did you do different upon rising today that's going to make you be your best self, or that's going to take you to your higher self? Think about all the goals and all the things that you declared, whether it was yesterday, whether it was last week, how you wanted 2018 to be your year, how you want 2018 to be different for you. So we have to do things differently. I'm not a person of resolutions, but I do believe that we need to make adjustments along the way. We need to self-assess along the way to be a better person. And so as we look at today, because it's 8 o'clock, it's January 1, 2018. We're here now. Just think about, did you get up earlier today? Did you, pray this morning? Did you make a better decision with what you ate today? Did you exercise? Did you watch how you spoke to people today? Do your deeds line up with your declarations? And so that's basically question one for our January journal challenge. Those of you who have just joined, or if you're listening to the recording, however that works out, this is a journal challenge. And so all you have to do is for you, it's personal. Just write it down in your journal or put it, like in your note app on your phone. And so we'll have a question of the day, and then we'll have a word of the day. And so today's word is bondage. Today's word is bondage. And basically, bondage, we know, is is the opposite of freedom. And so when we look at what we did different upon rising today to get closer to our best self, or what we did not do differently today, the question for the word of the day is, why be in bondage when you can be free? Why be in bondage when you can be free? So look in and think about it. Freedom is yours to do whatever you want. Hey, Suzette. So why be in bondage when you can be free? What's holding you back? What happened today? And we're talking about today not because it's the 1st of January, but just because it's another day that we have been blessed with. And so whether it's tomorrow or next week, we're blessed to open our eyes. Why be in bondage when we can be free? What will it take for us to do something differently to be our best self? And whatever you thought about first is what I want you to write down in your journal. The first thing that you thought, whether it's a him or her, or your finances, whatever it is, don't second guess yourself. We do that a lot. Think about why. What's holding you back? Blessings to you too, Felicia. Hey. Now that was really a trick question. So, because the answer, now we all have different answers, but the truth of the matter is, what's holding us back is the person in the mirror. That's it. Nobody is holding us back. We can point towards different situations, but the truth of the matter is, we have to look at where we are accountable. And so when we think about that, when we think about why we are in bondage, or why we are not making decisions to get closer towards our best self, why our deeds don't match our declarations, it's me. And so when we start with ourselves and take accountability, not blame, those are two different things. Accountability and blame are not the same things. We don't want to do a blame of ourselves, or we don't want to necessarily blame other people. We're just looking at accountability. When we look at that, then we empower ourselves to make a better choice. So that being the word of the day, bondage. And when we look at that question again, why be in bondage when I can be free? It's me. And so that's just something to think on, something to pray on, something to meditate on. What is holding me back? And usually it's fear. Sometimes we are just scared of being successful, scared of what we might lose, and sometimes we're scared of what we might actually gain. And so as we move towards closing out this first day of 2018, we need to look at ourselves and how we can be better. So if you all want to join me every day for the journal challenge, I'm going to be live every day this month, but you can also click the link and it says journal challenge. Click that link so it'll come straight to your inbox, just in case you're not on Facebook, and you'll get all the questions and the word of the day. And so that being said, the word of the day is bondage, but we also, when we think about that word, we're accountable, but we also need to be affirming to ourselves and know that I am enough. So that is today's affirmation. I am enough, because the power is within you to make changes and make better decisions. Even as we look outside of ourselves to God, we also need to know that we have to move our feet as well. We can't just pray and not do anything. We can't just expect something to fall in our lap. And so we're accountable and we are enough. And so that is today's affirmation. And so we'll do this for the next 30 days. If you don't want to click the link, you can also text journal 30, journal 30 to 39492 to join the journal challenge. I also have something else going on. It's actually going to start next week. It's the transformation breakthrough. And this is a 4-week program that I'm doing, but it's a little bit more intimate and involved, and it's not for everybody. It's just a more intimate setting. And what we're going to do during the 30 days is basically go over each week. We're going to have a different theme: mind, body, spirit, and tribe. And so the point of this transformation breakthrough is to kind of go alongside and help you to be more accountable without it being noisy for yourselves. Because sometimes we'll sit down and we'll write out our goals. Even those of you who might sign up for the journal challenge, you might find yourself not logging in and not writing in your journal. And so again, when we think about a new year, we know that when we do things together, we can go a little further. And so what we'll do for 30 days, we're just going to hit the reset button. So week 1, we're going to talk about things of the mind that's helping us, that's keeping us from moving forward. So we're going to talk about mental blocks. The second week, we're going to focus on our body. We're going to talk about how we can make healthier choices, how we can tweak our meal plans, how we can learn how to incorporate not only food, fitness, but also detoxification into our lifestyle, and exactly how to do that to make up a better body, mind, a better physical that goes along with our mental mindset. And then the third week, we're going to talk about things that are spiritual in nature. It doesn't matter what goals we set to eat right, or exercise. If mentally we're not there and spiritually we're not there, then it's not going to happen. That goes back to being in bondage and not being accountable for what we have set out to do. And then the last thing we're going to talk about, tribe. That's going to be in the last 4 weeks. And our tribe is basically the people who we interact with every day. It's the people, our core circle, the people in our life. And so we know that we are not islands. And as much as we want to act like we don't need other people or we don't need each other, then we also know that that's a lie. And we also know that we are really a reflection of the 5 people that we hang around the most. So we're going to talk about mind, body, spirit, and tribe during the transformation breakthrough. Now, with that, you need to sign up for that. You have to sign up for that by the 5th. The way that's going to work is we're going to create a clear vision for your journey and help you kind of like release some of that past stuff, some of that stuff that has you stuck. No matter what your goals are, I'm really big on incorporating all areas of your life. So if you have a health goal, financial goal, relationship goal, spiritual goals, you have to do the work. And so we're going to talk about all of those things. The only thing is limited. That's why you have to sign up by Friday, which is the 5th. The journal challenge is something that we're going to do every day, and you can sign up for that at any day during the month. But the transformation breakthrough, you have to sign up by Friday. The journal challenge there is no cost for that. The transformation breakthrough, there is a cost. And so what I've done, I've broken that into, you can sign up for it to be super accessible for $18 by Friday, and then you'll pay the remaining balance in 2 weeks. And so the total for that, which includes all of your materials, we're going to do 8 virtual group classes. We're also going to have a one-on-one. You'll get a one-on-one coaching call with me. It's a clarity call for 20 minutes. And then at the end, we're going to have a really big transformation celebration. And so the total is, if you do the installment plan, which you pay $18, and then in 2 weeks, you'll pay the balance of 107 on the 13th. I'm sorry, not on the 13th, but on the 19th. Depending on when you sign up. It's basically 2 weeks from the 5th. Or you can do it all in full, and it's $99. And you also get an additional coaching call. So you'll get a clarity, discovery call in the beginning, and then at the end, we'll do another call. And so that's how that works. And you can click on the link in the description section for that as well. Again, that's going to include all your materials, all your assignments, a coaching call for 20 minutes, and then we're going to have a private Facebook group for that. This is limited. You have till Friday to sign up because we're going to start on next Sunday. And then, like I said, we're going to have 2 group calls every week. And so I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. I have to keep that small because I want to make sure I'm able to work with you in an intimate way so that we can see some transformation at the end. But neither here nor there. My goal is that I am more accessible to you this year, and that I am walking alongside of you and partnering with you. And so the journal challenge, again, is every day. I'm going to be live on here every day. If you are just logging in, just make sure you go. You can text Journal 30 to 39492, and then you'll get an email with today's questions, the word of the day, and the affirmation. You'll get one every single day, even if you miss me live on Facebook. So make sure you go and do that. If you want to join me for the transformation breakthrough, again, that's 4 weeks. That's more intimate, and we have some one-on-one activities during that as well, but it's going to be more group center, and it's going to be virtual, so it really doesn't matter where you are in the world. Then you need to also click on the link. I'll be on here again tomorrow talking about that. The difference is you only have till Friday to sign up for that. Let's see. Let me check out the comments. Oh, if you all are not following my Facebook page, go to Katrina Joy, and that is my fan page. If you can go on there, I wanted to go live on there, but I didn't think I would be able to reach everybody from there. Or you can also go. I'm on Instagram as @MissTrinaJoy. So that's really what I wanted to share with you all. It just was really on my heart. I really want to see us do good this year. I'm rooting for everybody to reach their goals, to be better. You know, some of us went through a lot in 2017. Some of us had the best year ever. And our years are really just made up of our days. So those of you who know me personally know that this just really is my heart. And so that's why I wanted to do 2 different things. I wanted to have something where I could come and just kind of spend some time with you every day with the journal challenge. But I also wanted to create an opportunity for those of you who wanted some more intimate one-on-one time. And we can do that, like I said, in a smaller group setting. But please, it does not take a lot of your time to write in your journal. Journaling has really, really helped my life. You know, sometimes I might not want to talk about something, but I can get in my journal and write. But I do understand that some of us don't know what to write about. We don't know what to say. And so I thought, let me think of some questions that will kind of help guide us through the month. And so, again, the word of the day is bondage. And just Happy New Year. But now what? What now? I've been getting Happy New Year texts all day, like I'm sure some of you have, and you know, it makes you feel good. You know, you think, oh, it's a new year, it's a fresh start. But I tell you, if you don't do something different, nothing's going to be different. Nothing is going to be different. So make a decision, and it doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be big. It's the small wins that boost your confidence. It's the small wins. If you just say, okay, you know, I'm gonna drink more water. I'm going to exercise. But if you don't make that stuff measurable, then you're not going to do it. So you need to be more specific and have someone who's accountable, who's going to be accountable and who's not going to let you off the hook. And sometimes it can't be your bestie, your BFF. It can't be bae and boo, because my closest friends love them, but I know they know all my stuff. They know all of my stuff. So they might say, well, girl, you tired. You running that business and got those kids, and go to sleep. It's okay. Well, sometimes I need someone to say, no, you wasn't that busy. You need to do A, B, and C. You said you were going to do A, B, and C. And that's where someone outside of your core tribe comes in. And so that's something we're going to also be talking about in the transformation breakthrough, about really assessing your tribe, really looking at the people in your life. Sometimes just because you've been friends for 30 years or 25 years or 10 years, you still might need to assess their relationship and see what that looks like. Okay, so we'll talk about all of that. But yeah, so again, I'm going to see you all tomorrow for day 2 of our journal challenge. Go and sign up for that, so you can get the emails if you're not going to be here live, or if you don't want to wait, because I'll send the emails out in the morning, and you can even come on live, because when I send the emails out, it's just going to be basically a framework of what I'm going to discuss. The videos, I'm going to kind of go more in depth and kind of walk you through the questions. So, and if you are interested in being a part of the transformation breakthrough, we're going to do 4 weeks, mind, body, spirit, and tribe, a different topic each week. Make sure you go and you can sign up for that as well. So thank you all for listening. I hope you all have a good evening. I didn't want to take up too much of your time. And if you have any questions about anything, you can inbox me if you need to. And I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.